we're back here at the GSL Code S.
Yes.
Hi, Artosis.
Hey, Tasteless.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, too.
Yeah.
So, we have our first person to get out of Group B here, Zest. Totally deserved. Well won. Mm-hmm. He played really well against Trap. He played really well against Lenok.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, that's pretty much what we expected. Now, who comes out second? I think it could be any of the three. I
think it's going to be Trap, actually.
You think Trap?
Trap's looking really good lately. SuperNova never fails to surprise us, but the thing about SuperNova is in that last series that we saw of him, I didn't feel like he was playing the way he should be playing. Do you know what I'm saying? For instance, against Lenok on a map that big, do you really go mass Thors and try to walk across the map? Is there really a response that Terran has to the 40 mutas? Obviously, that's a tough situation no matter what, but why go into a build like that if you're going to be put into a situation where Lenok is at his best?
Well, yeah, I see what you're saying, but I kind of liked overall what his ideas were and the way he
just like Mech Artosis.
Yeah, but that's because Mech is the most cost-efficient set of units that you can make.
It is, and it does have the highest damage.
Well, I guess aside from Swarm Host, let me back up that
statement. Broodlord is pretty cost-effective.
I mean, Swarm Host and Static D and some Vipers and some Infestors is like pretty good. So I don't want to step on the Swarm Host toes about cost efficiency, considering it costs nothing for those units, but
free stuff is pretty good.
Generally speaking, Mech is the most cost efficient, so I like it. But I don't know. He messed up in Game 1 is, I think,
he did mess up in Game number 1.
Game 2, he just kind of got outplayed after a bit.
Now, Trap is really good at setups in PvZ. How good do you think his setups are here in a PvT?
His PvT is quite good. It is. I don't know who's going to take this.
I don't know if it has a lot of flair to it. I don't think there's a lot of
there's nothing like
special techniques,
groundbreaking. He doesn't have like the sickest end game or I wouldn't even say is the sickest opening. He's a good PvT player.
He's solid.
SuperNova though normally brings a lot of flair to this matchup. Like he will do a lot of different things in TvP. This is how he originally got his name in StarCraft 2 was by using siege tanks back when no one did against Protoss. So.
Mass siege tanks.
And I'm not talking about just 1-1-1s, but like Marine siege
I mean, you have like 6 siege tanks and push out a little bit.
Yeah.
It didn't work too well.
Like, I don't think he's going to do that here, but I'm just saying he like always has brought a little bit more flair to this matchup.
I think why he's been around for so long and is so good is because he's somebody who's actually like ahead of the curve. He's trying stuff that nobody else is doing yet, and even if it doesn't work, he does a pretty damn good job at pulling it off.
Yeah.
Or not pulling it off. He does a damn good job of losing with it.
Looks good while he loses,
yes,
that's for sure.
Losing with style. So here, again, remember, we only have 3 Terrans left in all of Code S.
Maybe just 2 very shortly.
32.
Yeah.
If SuperNova loses here, I mean, Terrans are going to be gone faster than Rhinos are, Artosis. I mean, this is actually very sad.
It's a race.
It's a race right now. The Rhinos and the Terrans. Yeah. It's actually so sad the Rhinos are going extinct.
Let me go on the internet and order a couple more Rhino Tusk Goblets and see if I can make them go out before the Terrans.
What other? I saw some lists of animal species that were going to go extinct, and it was actually like really sad.
Oh yeah, like next 100 years, polar bears should not exist in the wild
and they
anymore.
believe it's in the next 60. They think that several gorilla species are going to go away.
It's crazy.
Like I think I might be crazy, but I believe they said the silverback gorilla.
Well, aren't those the ones that kill humans from Congo?
Oh,
they
that's
guard
right.
the diamond mine.
They did. They
well,
did.
we need to get those diamonds, Tasteless.
Well,
I'm surprised they weren't extinct after that like volcano went off and like the laser beams.
The laser beams were cutting them up, and they were still chasing after him despite lava coming.
Yeah.
Despite lava coming, they were still just trying to kill those humans.
They don't know what lava is. Is there a geologist gorilla that's like, guys, this is lava, just in case it ever comes out.
You will be melted.
Yes, don't chase the humans then. Just get out of here. Live to fight again another day.
They could have had Amy, the gorilla that knew the sign language. She could have told him.
Yeah, but she was loyal to the humans because she's a traitor.
Yeah, she is a traitor. She's like, what's that one guy in Wing Commander that's like the lion guy that's on the side of the humans?
no idea what you're talking about.
Well, he was a traitor as well.
Oh,
We're going to go
thanks.
into game number 1 here and see if one of our only Terrans can go on to the final round here today in the GSL Code S Group B.
Trap versus SuperNova.
I sometimes worry that people haven't seen like Congo.
Because we're like so old, we're talking about movies.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something.
Anyone at our age group
Let's talk
is
about
like,
the Goonies, man.
Again, I
Great
worry
movie.
that a lot of people watching may
I don't
not see
care.
the Goonies.
I don't care, man.
You watch in
I'm not
like
afraid of
another
them.
5 years or something. Like, well, you know what? No, I think esports keeps its fans, so I think it'll be fine. There'll always be people that have seen what we've
Oh
seen.
my word!
Yeah. So that is a proxy 11 racks.
That
It's gonna be very hard to
see how
scout.
Trap
Just
deals
about-
with this.
Pretty much impossible to scout that, in fact. So proxy 11 racks Reaper. Nice.
Nice. So, if this doesn't work out, Trap has a. Excuse me. If this does not work out, Trap has a high chance of winning with a counterattack here. Let's say that he completely shuts this down.
If he completely shuts this down, it's going to be hard for SuperNova to put on too much pressure afterwards. But
Actually, frankly, it'd be hard for him to win, period.
I think knowing that it's SuperNova and just looking at the strategies he's using, I believe he's going to go from Reaper probably into an expansion plus mine drop. That's my guess for this one. So that might allow him to stay in the game and keep Trap kind of at home and stuff. We'll see how well these Reapers actually do first, though. Well, a Zealot being made. Only one gas taken. And it's just going to come down to a lot of micro from SuperNova. And he actually throws down a second racks at home. And that is because when you do something like this, you need to actually be able to produce some Marines. Because a lot of times, when they see that it's a Proxy Reaper, they'll just send the Mothership Core to your base. And if that happens, then you're just going to lose a ton of SCVs.
Okay, here we go. Now, this micro so far by Trap is really good. He's got one probe, though. Let's see if he gets a second here. He needs to get that probe inside. The guy's right. Cannot get it inside. And there's going to be definitely a third probe killed off here. Now hitting the fourth right now. And the Mothership Core is out. He should be able to zone out the Reaper, ending that rush.
All right, but there is a second Reaper about to pop out. But there's also a Stalker coming out. Now, he's keeping this Mothership Core over in the base as well, which is kind of nice also, because otherwise it can fly across and maybe do some damage.
It looks like the harass should end here. I mean, Stalker and a Mothership Core. Do it.
All right, so he will escape for now.
Uh-huh.
But you know what? There's
Proxy
18
final
probes
now.
only. So that's...
Is he going to proxy
Ooh.
a Stargate?
Yeah.
Do some Void Rage? Or maybe even an Oracle, I guess?
It doesn't have to be a Stargate, though. This can definitely be a Twilight. Because it would make sense to proxy it because there's Reapers out, which can just see everything in the main base. So we'll see in a second exactly what he wants to choose for that, because both are okay. Meantime, we do have...
And it's going to be...
Stargate.
Stargate, okay.
Okay. So Stargate it is. An Oracle will be popping out from that, but the thing is, SuperNova actually has gone up to 3 racks now. So he's going to have a pretty healthy amount of Marines, but will they be in the right position? And the thing is, the Reapers keep scouting, and they see a 1-gas Protoss. And soon they'll see that there's an expansion. So they should be thinking, okay, this expansion is a little bit late, even though I did some economical damage. But there's 1 gas, which makes it a lot harder to predict Oracle. Because Oracles cost a lot of gas.
Yes, they do. Now the Reaper's going to come in here and get some more damage on these probes. That one probe does escape. And the Reapers so far did not really do any impactful damage there. I mean, bruising probes does not count. And now the Oracle's going to be made. Wait for it. Boop.
You nailed it, Tasteless.
Right when I booped.
The Oracle will be started while I
make the
finish this
sound
sentence.
boop. And then the Reaper will come up when I clap my hands.
It's like you're a magician.
Yep.
And just, you know, may as well continue to harass SuperNova. Very efficient with his actions.
All right, let's see how many SCVs are actually killed off here. when he gets into the main, because the Oracle obviously kills workers so quickly.
Yeah, I think he's going to get like 4. And here he goes. Uh-oh, he might be looking at the Reapers right now. Okay, very quick. So it looks like 2.
Nice job there turning that one around. He wants to make sure every SCV he gets is going to be, or shoots at is going to be one that he can kill.
He's getting quite a few there.
I think he's actually blocked out. Can he actually kill this Reaper?
Yeah.
See you in hell.
Ooh, that's brutal. Where does legs go? All right, so 4 kills on that Oracle, as expected. That's about what you get when you fly in and the Marines aren't in location.
Yep.
That's if they react quite quickly, which SuperNova generally does. But there's a second Oracle on the way, and that can be kind of scary. You walk in with 2 Oracles and they're trying to defend with Marines, suddenly you can kill a lot of Marines very, very quickly. At least he sees it coming.
Yeah.
That's good. Some good commentary.
It's great, man.
Wow.
Now we have... No, that was not it. You stick to what you're good at, Artosis.
All right, I'll just analyze. I'm sorry.
You just analyze,
I
man.
need to not overextend my casting skills.
That's right, that's right. So the Oracle's going to come around here. Now, he didn't do that much damage, actually, for that second Oracle because it was spotted there. But now Trap is going to have his second base up and running here and continue to tech.
Yeah, and with the double Oracle out, he's getting this Twilight right now, and I would suspect he's going to go right into Charge and probably right into a Templar Archive as well. When you get a couple Oracles out against Terran, generally you need to be very careful about when they start to move out against you, because you're going to be a little bit light on units. On units that actually have points, that is, so. We'll see. He does start Charge right away. And I do expect to see that Templar Archives coming up. Ooh, a couple Widow Mines being made. Now, there's a couple different things that you can do here with these Widow Mines. For instance, there's obviously the Widow Mine drop that he can do, which is quite nice against someone who's flying around with Oracles because they might not have an Observer at home. But also, there's these new, like, kind of prolonged pushes that some Terrans are doing where, you know how oftentimes you'll see a bunch of micro, like at the third base, where the Terran keeps kiting and trying to pick off Zealots? Some people have been bringing a few Widow Mines with that. And by bringing those Widow Mines, when the Zealots try to charge after you and you stim and run away, a couple good Widow Mine hits on a clump of Zealots, that can be game-changing. So
absolutely.
I don't know if he's going to try something like that, but I think for sure he'll at least attempt a little bit of a Widow Mine drop.
And it looks like that Widow Mine drop is about to happen right now here in the back, where the Protoss is not that well defended here. One Widow Mine does go down. Nothing there for it to hit, though. There's no cannons here in the main. Now, this Widow Mine is actually kind of stuck behind these structures, so if he does evacuate the probes here, I think it's just going to be getting that Zealot. Am I right?
Yeah.
No?
Oh, wow.
Okay,
he
that
actually
was
got a couple
surprising.
probes. That was nice. And just one on the other one. So he's gotten 3 probes so far with it. It hasn't been that effective, but it has stopped some scout or some mining time.
Yep. Now, he might be able to attack here in the front. He needs to get that Oracle to spot for...
Oh my
God. Are you kidding me? That was so close.
Whoa. That, you know what? No.
That was so close.
That was a mistake by Trap, I think. That was like, this is... Oh my God. This is just... Okay, see? Yeah. And oh God, where he pulled away, the Marines came in. What nice moves by SuperNova.
SuperNova's everywhere. I mean, he's winning this with tactics.
Yeah,
they're crazy.
Well said. He's tactically, he's just completely outplaying Trap right now. Doing the Widow Mine drop, knowing the probes will be pulled to the front, stimming in, killing the probes off. Trap being a little bit too show-offy with the way he's clearing out the Widow Mines. And, oh God, this is what a nice location to have this little drop.
And now he's going to continue to drive back.
You know, at home, he's actually getting the Ghost Academy already, so he's going to be able to get some ghosts out immediately. And EMP is going to be flying.
Yeah.
This is... I'm actually pretty much liking where SuperNova's at. If he doesn't make any big mistakes, I think he can definitely carry this one home.
And now he's going to try to drop in here. This is actually kind of reminding me a lot of Marine King here, the way he's harassing. And but you know what? It looks like there's an answer here on both sides right now from Trap, and with the amount of damage. Nice control, too, by the way, there. Deflecting that on both ends. If Trap can keep this kind of defense up, he can still pull through.
Yeah, he's definitely still has a shot in this game. An okay size storm going down. Wow, that looks really cool. An okay size storm going down, but you know, with this, with the new ghosts, the extra energy, you can grab that cloak right away. And as we know, the detection right now for Trap is pretty lackluster. In fact, just now starting his robo.
So he's going to have to get that robo out. I almost said an oboe. Get that oboe out. He's got to get that robo out.
He's going to have to get that oboe out.
Yeah, there you go. He's going to have to get that clown Bobo out.
He's going to have to get that Mobo out. It's overheated.
All right, coming in here doing a little bit more damage with that Oracle. Just something to try to distract the SuperNova. But we have a big drop coming in into the main now. Now, this angle actually could be really, really nice here, especially with that storm there in the back.
Oh, that's a good storm. All right, he's got to be careful about that. I think right now he should stop attacking so much.
Yeah,
okay,
these are diminishing returns right now.
Yes, exactly. He's done a really surprisingly good amount, I think, with these harassments. But he's against a 2-base Protoss. It's 15 minutes or almost 16 minutes in against a 2-base Protoss. It's getting diminishing returns on these attacks, on these harassments. He needs to back up, or Trap is going to start crushing these little drops. Just crushing them, and then suddenly SuperNova is going to lose, and a bunch of Terran players are going to think the matchup's imbalanced because SuperNova overextended into a 2-base Protoss.
Now we're finally going to have the Stargate die. 16 minutes, 30 seconds later, the Stargate is being taken out.
There we go.
So he's going to take this third now. SuperNova's in great shape. He's actually got a slight supply lead, but that could change. It just went. Oh my God! It's a CV pull.
Indeed it is. Well, he sees it right away, so that was actually a little bit sloppy to not make sure that was clear.
Yeah.
Now, how many High Templars do we have? We have 7.
You know what? I think he actually can hold this with the right storms.
I think. Yeah, if he gets good storms, he'll hold it.
Oh my
but there's
God,
a lot of ghosts.
Storm!
Well, that's how you do it. That was really nice. Now, these ghosts all have cloak. And again, where is the detection? Okay, he has one right there. He picks that off.
All right, here he comes now. Time warp there.
Some smart moves going down, and in fact gets a few feedbacks off. But you know what? If the storms don't hit the actual Terran army,
he's got the 3 stormers right there.
Ooh, good move there by Trap. Continue to push SuperNova backwards.
He didn't bring all of his SCVs there, so I mean, this game might not end right away. But if SuperNova's going to be in a really bad spot after this is held off here. Nicely done there by Trap. That is really nice maneuvering. I mean, great control there.
Yeah, the Warp Prism actually was the lifesaver there. The fact that he got a couple storms off right away, and then at the end of that battle, he landed a couple storms when he landed the Templars near his Nexus. That was like, those were the crucial moves that really helped him to hold this. SuperNova did pretty well overall.
So we have
with
53 probes against 32 SCVs, Artosis.
Yeah.
I don't think he can even get that third up. I think that Trap would just walk up and knock that command center back into the main.
Maybe, yeah. If he uses a really nice Warp Prism Micro, then he can keep some storms out, because that's the thing. He has to land some storms still. As we see there is an upgrade advantage for Trap, which is actually about to be a severe upgrade advantage. Plus 3 armor against 1/1 is like really nice for Protoss.
And that's going to go ahead and eliminate that factory. So I'm really curious, what exactly does SuperNova going to do from here? I mean, I guess you could try another SCV pull, but he's in a big deficit right now. He lost a lot of ghosts in that last attack. He lost, a lot of SCVs. Now he looks like he's going to try again to win this tactically by just outmaneuvering his opponent. There are observers, however, planted around the map, so he has a very good idea of what's coming at him from where. And ground armor 3 actually just now finishing, so that's going to be very helpful for these Zealots against this Marine Marauder army.
Indeed, it is. Now we do have 2-2 on the way for SuperNova, so once he gets that, he's going to be basically caught up. He'll be pretty even in those upgrades. So he doesn't want to do any engagements before then. But with Colossus on the way, he probably does want to do an engagement pretty soon. Because once Colossus joins into this army for Trap, and SuperNova hasn't started a single Viking, and his economy isn't really the type of economy where you make mass Vikings, so I'm getting a little bit scared for him. That is
What
one
is he gonna
brave
do?
Warp Prism.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, nicely done. Hold my breath there. Oh, nope.
Not quite. Well, he should be making at least one Viking now. Like, you can't let that guy keep flying around like that.
Yeah. Blink started, and Thermal Lance is about halfway done. That first Colossus is out. He might want to just go in there and poke in.
With the Protoss Spire, you mean?
Yeah, why not? He's got the Storms. He's got this Warp Prism. He's flying around.
I like what he's doing here. Ooh, nice Storm drop. I really like the harassment while he tries to get the Colossus out. Just trying to keep Terran kind of at home, trying to deal some damage to him. Because, for instance, this attack that SuperNova's doing...
Oh my god, he's going to do the SCV pull again.
Oh, boy. All right. Oh, God, this is
painful to watch.
I don't like watching SCVs attack that. I feel
He's
like...
got to see that there's an SCV. Okay. I got to say, SuperNova a little bit sloppy here. I mean, first of all, there's always an observer going to be right outside your base. You probably should scan there before you do attacks like this.
I think he's accepted that. But you know what? Right now, there's a bigger army. There's a bigger army overall for Protoss, but he does have the SCVs with him.
Yeah, but I think with Storm here...
Well, the ghosts are everything.
He set the SCVs already in there. That was like this huge mistake.
He just has to hit really... Oh. Well, you know, the Storm's pretty good. We have a flank coming in from Protoss as well. And,
I think Protoss is fine, actually. The Sandwich and the Zealots coming in here.
More than fine, Tasteless.
GG, game number 1 goes to Trap.
Right. Trap. You know what? He played pretty well into that mid game. In the beginning, I do think SuperNova was outplaying him a little bit.
Yep.
But then I think SuperNova was a little bit overcommitting. The SCV pull was questionable.
Just a little bit too much. There was also a very light SCV pull.
Well, the SCV pull was like... I don't know.
Protoss was not even on a third base. What's the you know, I don't feel like the SCV pull is appropriate when the Terran has... the Protoss is on 2 bases and has Storm. Normally, the SCV pulls actually work because they don't have Storm. That's like one of the...
They're much better against Colossus, generally speaking.
Yeah.
But he rushed up to so many ghosts that I think he thought he could just cloak, walk in, and deal with it. But he even scanned, saw the Observer, didn't even try to take it out, just kept walking forward with Cloak Ghost, threw like a Time Warp. Everything kind of went wrong for him. So Trap picks up that win on the back of some failed over-aggression here from SuperNova. But we're going up to Frost. Bigger map. More area for SuperNova to work with.
All right. Game number 2, man. Can SuperNova turn this around? I mean, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say Trap's looking too strong. What do you think?
I think that SuperNova can definitely take this game.
You think so?
Yeah.
That because it's Frost? Or because it's SuperNova?
Both. I think that this is a decent map for TVP. I think that it's big enough that SuperNova can use his multitasking and get even more rewards than he got out of that last game. And I think if he gets a little bit more rewards than he got out of that last game, and the map is a little bit bigger, as long as he doesn't do any wasteful SCV pulls, I think that he can take this one.
All right, well, good luck, SuperNova, because if he loses here, we only have 2 more Terrans remaining in the round of 32 now for this year's first GSL Code S.